I think we're ready. I think this is it. I think this is it, traders. Hi. Hey, guys. Come on in. Ready to do this? Oh, yeah. Yes. This is a good day. This is a good day. All right. Welcome to another live session here on the Oliver Velez Trading YouTube channel. This is one of the best, one of the most educational, one of the most valuable channels as far as active, professional trading of financial markets is concerned. And I couldn't be happier than to have another one of these sessions. And today is extra special, traders, because I've got special prize for you. Yeah, I got a special prize for you today. Listen, I crossed, right? Hey guys, I crossed 20,000 followers on my Instagram channel. And I actually wanted to do this a little sooner, but some of my travel plans sort of got in the way here, traders. So I just got back from Bolivia. We had an amazing time in La Paz. Interesting culture, interesting people, beautiful people. My first experience in Bolivia as a country, and it was such a spectacular experience. I'll definitely be going back, and I'm looking to make that at least an annual stop. But anyway, guys, I wanted to do this as soon as I crossed the 20,000 threshold, and I'm actually bumping across 21,000 followers now on Instagram, and it's growing every day. And I thank you so very much. I am touched and blown away, actually, by your generosity, your support, the kind comments that pour in every single day, and from all over the world. And the community is growing. Just, people are telling me every single day how the content that I'm focused on providing for the industry, for my following, for my family, is making a huge, I don't know, connecting, resonating, making a huge difference in everyone's everyday trading. And that just basically warms my heart. And you know what's interesting? A lot of people, ask, Oliver, why do you do this? Listen, why do you help, and why do you put so much content out there for free and whatever? So first of all, listen, I feel a certain responsibility to do this because I'm one of the pioneers in this business. I've been trading professionally since December 5th, 1986. So remember this. I'm going to be coming up upon my 32nd year anniversary. 32 years. This December 5th, all right, will mark 32 years professionally trading. I mean, in reality, I've been trading longer than that. I don't count the 5 years, which I call the idiot years, but 32 years. I'm one of the first traders to actually get on and utilize and benefit from a system called the system, a small order execution system back in the late 1980s. I was the first trading chat room, which we're going to talk about today. The first trading chat room in the United States ever. The Wall Street Journal interviewed me in the early 1990s about, here's this little company, this little trading company that has found a way to utilize this new technology called chat in a very constructive way. I was featured in the Wall Street Journal in the early 1990s as having one of the first professional trading chat rooms in the world. That's crazy, right? Barron's ranked my education and my early website that spread free and also paid for educational trading content as the number one educational source in the country. I formed one of the first educational trading businesses in this industry starting from 1992. So listen, I was the first keynote speaker to the industry. The industry chose me to be the face of the industry back in the late 1990s. And I did all of the speaking engagements for the industry. I was ranked the #1 international trader of the year. Listen, I believe, I feel, I've always felt that I have a responsibility for the industry that I've helped to pioneer, to grow. From virtually every single speech, every single talk I've ever given over the past 20, 25 years has been talking about the fact that trading is the new era, that we are embarking upon a brand new movement in the financial community, a movement that moves us away from institutionally dominated business, the access I spoke about years ago, moving to the regular individual, and how this activity we call trading is eventually going to become, right, an activity that is for the people, for regular people like you and me to gain access, that rates and commissions were going to go close to zero, that the ability to trade not only the traditional markets, but new markets were going to come into being. And so we have the Bitcoin, and Forex was not even a reality for individuals years ago when I first started. So all of these things have come to pass. And if anyone wants to do some research and go back and search out all of those speeches from the past and my talks around the globe, around the world regarding this on CNBC and Fox Business News and things of that nature, you can knock yourself out. It's all there. But listen, today, I'm not going to keep you very long. I want to talk to you about a prize that I want to give you, but I want to give you some background first. My original idea when I crossed 20,000 followers on my Instagram page, I wanted to award in a random raffle 20 people with this prize. And I have a program that basically can go through my entire following, right? And just randomly select, guys. I just want to make sure. Let me see if I can see your comments here, because it's a little distracting to look at them over there. I can. Look at that. That's crazy. I love it. I have this program that can go through my entire following, or go through all of the the individuals who have commented on my post, right? And just randomly pick a winner. And that program is free, and anyone can do it. You can do it on your platform as well. And so we were running through this, and it's a little cumbersome because, the same names come up. You have to keep doing whatever. And then I had this brilliant idea. It was like, everyone was so passionate about responding, and I got DM messages from people that really wanted, say, Oliver, please, I just want to be part of this group. So, what if I just give it to everyone? I mean, everyone's my followers. Why can't I just benefit everyone who participated? So here's what we're going to do. Everyone who has taken the time out to follow me on my Instagram page and here, too. Instagram and my YouTube channel. Those who have also taken that extra step of turning notifications on. So here, there's that little bell in the upper right-hand corner, or wherever it is for you. Clicking that bell on my Instagram page, not only following me there, but taking the extra step of going to the 3 dots on the right-hand upper right-hand corner of the Instagram, of my Instagram page, clicking those 3 dots and going down to turn on 2 notifications, right? My post notifications and the story notifications. Now, if you have followed me for any time, you know that I do a lot of trading live and going over some of my trading tactics and techniques and sharing some of the insights that I go over with my traders on my Periscope channel. I also do that. I'm increasingly doing that on my Instagram channel. And to be honest with you, if you do not have these 3 things, you're missing out on the total I guess the totality of where I'm putting out the most valuable trading content and training and education for free. And it's here, it's on my YouTube channel, it's here on my Periscope channel, and it's also on my Instagram channel. And if you have access to all three of those, I think that you have sort of like you have almost a complete way of receiving everything that I put out there for the world. I believe that I want to create a legacy of content that has some meaning, that is free and does not cost the world anything, largely because when I came up in this business in the early 1980s, there was no one. There were no teachers, there were no mentors, there were no seminars, there were no courses, there was no internet. You either belonged to the club or you didn't. You either got hired by a Wall Street firm or you couldn't. You either went to an Ivy League school and increased your odds of being accepted on Wall Street, or you didn't. You either had a family with the right name, the right color, the right connections, or you didn't. I didn't have any of those things. So there was no one who wanted to talk to me, no one who wanted to train me, no one who wanted to put me under their wing. There were no mentors. There was none of this at the time. So I made a promise to myself that if I were to ever make it in this industry, that I would be one of the ones that really put together a body of work that cost absolutely nothing for people that were just like me, that get introduced to this industry, that this industry bites them in a way and infects them with this disease, this incredible desire to do this right, to do it informatively, to do it professionally. And there was just no information out there. So part of the legacy I want to leave behind as a dinosaur in this industry is a body of work that's out there for people that come into this just like I did in 1981. All right, 86 as a professional, 81 as a novato, a novice. All right. So that's one reason. The other reason is that a very small portion of the population will take advantage of this information. I mean, look, I'm proud of it. I've got 20,000 followers on Instagram. There are people with 20 million followers. I've got coming upon 35,000 followers here on this channel on YouTube. There are people with 35 million. So I know it's small in the grand scheme of things. I also do it for my traders, the traders that are in my community, the traders that will understand what I put out far more than anyone who is looking from the outside in. And so there's a dual purpose for it. It serves my traders who are with me, with my capital, in my programs. It also serves the community as well. So let's get to the prize, okay? I'm going to give every single person who has done what I explained earlier, I'm going to give every single person 1 month free access to our daily live trading chat room. Listen to me. This is where we take all of our traders and day by day develop them, correct them, mold them, form them, improve them, increase them, critique them, praise them, motivate them every single day of their lives. Many of them are here. They are under the guidance of a team of professional traders. We do live trading in these rooms. We do reviews. We do breakout educational sessions. We answer questions. We look at your trades, point out what you've done wrong, what you've done right, where you need to correct, what needs to be improved. We review, we journal, we approach this as a family, as a community. And my motto is no trader left behind. This is one of the ways where we bring a community aspect to the entire approach of developing as a trader. It is with direction. It is with guidance. It is not some open chat room where a bunch of novices are talking to other novices. All right? Some novices pretending to be smarter than the other. We don't do that nonsense. This is structured. This is planned. This is professional, as if you claim into a firm and there is guidance there. It is not a bunch of novices together yapping about things. Oh, look at this, look at that. Oh, I want to do this. Da, 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 da. I hope this trade is better than last trade. Now, none of that nonsense. All right? So I want to give you access. I want to lift the curtain as you were. I want to lift the curtain and sort of let you in for this month period so that you can get a taste of what we do, how this is done professionally. And I guarantee you, I promise you, that if you really have the time, I know you may not have the time every single day like our traders do, but I will tell you this, that if you do this regularly throughout this month, I guarantee you that you will never be the same trader again. I guarantee you that your level of sophistication as a market participant will be so much higher than it is today. All right? You're going to thank me in a million different ways. I promise you this. All right? This is not some random marketing free gift. This is what we do every day of our trading lives. And you will gain access to that. You will be able to ask your questions. You'll be able to participate like every single one of my other hundreds and hundreds of traders that are in my programs. And I truly hope you appreciate it. I hope you take full advantage of it for this upcoming month. So let me give you the access. Okay? Let me give you the access. Let me do this very quickly. Give me a second here. I'm going to okay. Listen guys, I'm not very professional with this stuff yet, so you gotta bear with me, okay? I'm a trader. What do you want from me? I trade. Oliver, can you be just a little more professional in your presentations here on YouTube? Look, dude, I'm a trader. Stop thinking I'm an expert in everything. That's what I'm an expert in. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, let's do it right now. Let's do it like this. All right, guys. Boom. Okay. What I want to do is get you right down to your access codes, which will start tomorrow morning. All right, check this out, guys. If you are an English speaker, you're going to focus on the first set of lines here. All right. All right. The link will be posted after this event in the description so that you can actually click on it. But in the meantime, I want you to take a snapshot of this. All right? It's bit.ly/trading English. That's if you speak English and want everything in English. If you happen to speak Spanish, it's bit.ly/trading Espanol. I can't do the ñ, sorry. All right? The password for English is master. The contraseña for Spanish is dominar. Okay? Dominar. So, this is your prize. This username and password will be active for the next month, every single day, throughout every single hour of the day. You can be with us. You can participate with us. You can live with us. Do you understand this? You can watch us trade. You can critique us. I don't care. You can judge us. You can follow us. All right? And for those of you who speak Portuguese, we will have some Portuguese traders on site that will help you as well. I'm assuming that it's best to be in the English room because the vast majority of them do speak English. But We'll have some help on the Portuguese side as well. Okay. Now, I do want to I want to tell you that I am not in this room every single day. I am not in this room every single hour. I will be participating with you on a regular basis. But I will tell you this, that you're going to be exposed to some traders that blow your mind. Some of these traders have been with me for 10, 15 years longer. You understand? You are going to see things that literally make your jaw drop. You're going to see a level of accuracy and consistency. And more importantly than that, because no money these traders make is yours. So the importance of that is small. What is, in my opinion, the most valuable part of this, guys, is the fact that you're going to get a level of education and training. You're going to get a level of education and training that you've never experienced before. I know this like I know the back of my hand. Do you understand? You're going to experience what simply is very rare in this industry. That is not me being egotistical. That is just a simple fact. Any of my traders will tell you this here. But you don't have to take anyone's word for it. You now have a month to judge that. All right? You have a month to judge that. All right, so come on in. All right? Come on in and enjoy what we do for an entire month. All right? So what I'd like to do now is, if I can, I'd like to open things up for some questions. I see your questions here. Let me do a little quick question and answer thing, if I can, for you. All right. Just remember that you have, I'm going to put that screen back up again. Okay. I'm going to put that screen back up again so that you have the URL to use, the password. Guys, this is I have traders that pay a lot of money for this. So I just want you to know this. This is not some random small value thing that I'm giving you here. This is a true, real, very substantial, valuable thing that I have hundreds and hundreds of traders around the world that they pay for this. So I want you to understand that this gift is real. It is not a marketing event or tactic of any kind. All right, so please utilize it. Please take full advantage of it if you can. And I have no problem with you sharing it as long as you encourage the people to do what you did, which is, follow me in these various locations and turn notifications on. What trading platform do we use? I get this question more often than anything. We use a platform called Fusion. Okay? This is a platform, traders. I do not own a trading platform. We utilize a trading platform. This platform called Fusion, I'll show it to you now. Okay? And yes, I lost some gains. I'm sorry, guys. I had 8,000 I had $8,250, but maybe we can even talk about that very briefly before we go, how I lost my 8,500, but not taking a new trade, but just not being able to get out of my trade fast enough. So anyway, but this is the platform called Fusion. It is a professional, or what is commonly referred to as an institutional trading platform. It is not available to retail traders. They do not deal with one-on-one things. They license their product to institutional firms that have hundreds of traders, and they work out contractual arrangements with the firm, and the firm pays a per user fee that they get billed for by the company Fusion once a month. I do not own a professional trading platform. I've never have owned a professional trading platform. We just simply are a client of Fusion as an institutional professional firm. This platform gives us the ability to do many things that a typical, ordinary, retail based platform would not be able to do, like hide your orders so that the public or the world does not really see what you're doing. We have the ability to do basket trading where I can put 10 symbols in a basket and press one buy button and one sell button. That one buy button buys all 10 of those stocks simultaneously. That one sell button sells all 10 of those stocks simultaneously. We have access to 11 dark pools of liquidity, which means that we don't have to go through the normal execution routing system that most novices or most retail traders have to go through. That it's faster and that it is completely hidden, which is why they call them dark pools of liquidity. Everything is dark, the lights are out. We can step in front of basic retail orders. It's so many different benefits to operating on the professional side of things versus the retail side of things, as you can probably imagine. But the platform is called Fusion. It is owned by the largest owner of professional platforms in the world. Fusion is not the only platform that they own. They own like a mix of maybe 8 different platforms out there. But this is the platform that my traders and I utilize every single day. All right. How long can it take to become a master? Asks Gianni. Well, that depends on you, does it not, Gianni? Think about this. What you're really asking is, how long does it take to become a success in life? Well, doesn't that depend on the individual? Of course it does, So it's very difficult to put a time. Listen to me carefully, traders. Listen to me carefully. Everyone's path in this game we call trading, everyone's journey is individualistic in nature. Everyone comes to the game with a unique set of characteristics. Some people are naturally more disciplined than others. Some people are more emotional than others. Some people tend to be more mathematical, more analytical than others. Some people don't have as many things to sort out in their mind. They come to the game with so many things swimming around in their mind, and it's confusing for them. Some people come to the game blank. I have nothing else swimming around in my mind. Some people deal under pressure naturally better than others. This is individual in nature, which is the beauty of it all, because everything depends on you. No one holds a gun to your head and tells you when to press the buy button and when to press the sell button. No one forces you to say, should you go in heavy or should you go in light? No one forces you to say, should I add or should I not? Should I take my profits now or should I not? And if I do take my profits, should I take half? Should I take a third? Or should I kill it all? None of those decisions are anyone else's except yours. And so my question when someone asks me that is, well, what do you think your time frame is? Can you do what you say you're going to do? Because knowing what to do is no guarantee that you do it. The first step is to get the right training and education, but then will you do it? Will you actually execute? Do you know how few executors there are in the world in anything? Oh, there are many people who read but don't execute. There are many people who will sit in a seminar and go, yeah, but will not execute on Monday morning. There are many people who will listen to Oliver Velez speak and go through a little training course, but will you execute Monday morning? And will you execute consistently? That's what separates the few from the many. It's the execution part. And another thing I will say very briefly here is that one of the things that contributes to the high failure rate in this industry is the fact that this takes time. That I have how many people alive here? I got 271 people here, and that's including me. That number would be 20,700 one traders if I spoke a different message. If I told you you're going to have success Monday morning, or if I told you you're going to be a master trader at the end of this gift that I give you, if I spoke things like that versus this is one of the most difficult things you will ever encounter in your entire life, that there's a 92% failure rate, that this takes time, your success is not going to come overnight, and that if you show me anything that you can become successful with in a short period of time, I will show you something you can't get paid for. When I speak those messages, my numbers shrink. Do you understand me? My numbers stay small. I'm celebrating 20,000 followers on Instagram. That's nothing in the grand schemes of social media. Am I right? Do you know why those numbers are so small? Because of that message. 92% of you can't do this. 92% won't. This is the most difficult thing you'll ever embark on. Why? Because it calls for self-mastery before financial mastery. And how many people in life really, truly master themselves in anything? Very, very small. This industry has a high failure rate because it's designed to. That there are two types of market participants: those who deposit and those who withdraw. Those who withdraw huge, frequently, and forever. Those who deposit need to feed those who withdraw. If you have a 50-50, 50% withdrawers, 50% winners, the withdrawers would wipe out the market in a short period of time because they withdraw bigger than the average deposit. You have to have a 90+ failure rate to support a constant flow of those who withdraw from the market every day, every week, not every day, but every week, every month, every year of their lives. This industry will always have a high failure rate because time is required first. Because you get smarter, but your account loses more money as you get smarter in the beginning. It's just the way it is. I'm getting smarter. I am better. I am more knowledgeable. I know more today than I've known last month, a year. I'm the best that I've ever been, yet my account says I'm dumber. My account says I'm more stupid. My account says I know less. How is this possible? Why does this strange dichotomy exist? I'm out of here. This is a scam. This is not for me. I don't believe anyone who's successful because look at my experience. But that's just the way it is. And part of my responsibility to my traders is to keep them motivated, to keep them focused, to keep them aware that this is normal. This is what you go through. This is the dues, the price you pay. Stay alive. Just understand that we all go through this. All right? And that anyone's message that isn't that you can have it now, that you don't have to work at it, that you will be successful Monday morning, that it doesn't take that long, that you can have a little bit of money and go up against a trader like me and leave with my money. Anyone who comes to you with those messages are not being true to you, or they're just as novice as you are and don't know. You know? So I'm sorry I hate to get off on these tangents, guys. But I'm just so passionate about this. You know, it's just the way it is. Jonathan said, but Oliver, don't get mad. That's not mad. That's passion. Already in the room? Nice. Okay, good. Good. We start tomorrow morning with you. All right. What do you think about the indebtedness of households, companies, and the government of the United States? Do you think this has any consequence in the trading industry? No. Are there moments in financial history where some of these things have created the perfect storm that has tipped off a collapse or what have you? Of course. But from a day-to-day earning your living perspective, absolutely not. All right? It's sort of like saying, do you think that the formation of winds out in the Atlantic Ocean, that do you think that those developing winds that are forming can create this effect on me living my life in central United States in Cleveland, Ohio, every single day? No. No. Can we have a storm every now and then where you'll have to get into your home and maybe close things up, turn on Netflix, put some popcorn in the microwave and wait things out? Of course. But from a day-to-day perspective, absolutely not. This is one of the biggest flaws on the part of people who first get into this industry. They have these long-term investment concepts because that they apply to the professional mindset of pulling money out of the markets every day. And they're completely different worlds. But I understand the confusion. Do you know why? Because the sea of information that is available to your average individual is almost 99% long-term old investment related concepts. And so they have no bearing on the right now. Let me give you an example. Everything you mentioned, from household indebtedness to the indebtedness of nations across the world, not just the United States, the fact that inflation is running rampant in certain parts of the world, and all of these things, what bearing will they have on the next 8 minutes? This is the question you have to ask, because I train my traders a style. Now, you should have money every 8 minutes of your trading life. You should have more money when, this is the definition of mastery to me, when every 8 minutes of the trading day you are more profitable. So 8 minutes from now, what difference will household indebtedness in the United States have on the next 8 minutes? Oh, this country is over leveraged. Yeah. And the next 8 minutes? What if you could live your trading life 8 minutes at a time? You'd live a more certain life, wouldn't you? I can predict with a much higher accuracy rate where something's going to be higher or lower in the next 8 minutes than the next 8 years. Right? So why not live your life 8 minutes at a time? Oh, there's an idea. There's a novel concept. The 8-minute trader. You understand? Let me give you, Nancy saying, how do I get in? Let me do it again. Boom. Let's do it. Let's bring it up. Boom. That's how you gain your access, guys. That's how you gain your access. Do it, do it, do it. 1 month. You'll be with us. English is on top. Spanish is at the bottom. If you speak Portuguese, we'll have some Portuguese. We'll have some sporadic Portuguese help in the main English room, I believe. Okay. All right, there you go, Freddie. Freddie, there's your link. Okay, and the password is at the bottom. If you want to participate in English, the password is master. If you want to participate in Spanish, there's the link for the Spanish room directly, and the contraseña is dominar. All right. 8 minutes at a time. All right. John Abril says he wants to be one of the 8%. There's 92% of the people who will never make it. 8% will, guys. Do you have what it takes to be the 8%? You know what it takes? It doesn't take a great deal of intelligence. You don't need a lot of intelligence. Intelligence can get in the way of trading. Do you need a lot of money? Not today. You need good money. But I can solve the money problem for you. That's not a problem. I can give you the money. I'm willing to give anyone the money. The money is not the problem. Money is free today almost. The money I give you is free. I get that money free. All right? Almost free. Money, access to money is not the hard thing. It's access to someone disciplined. That's the rare thing. It's access to someone who's principled, someone who will do what they say they're going to do, someone who keeps their promises, someone who doesn't fall apart when things get a little difficult. When the lights go out, they don't get lost. That's what's rare today. Passion, that's right. Passion is rare today. Discipline is rare. Keeping your word is rare. Being honorable is rare. Doing what you say you're going to do is rare. Money? Shit is all over the world, man. Money is not scarce. But let me tell you this. If you are any one of those things I just mentioned, money will chase you until the day you die. Be a disciplined individual and watch money start running after you. Do what you say you're going to do. And I promise you, money will chase you for the rest of your life. Become skilled at something. More skilled than the vast majority of people, and you will never have a problem. Skillful lawyers don't have a money problem. Skillful plumbers don't have a money problem. Skillful heart surgeons don't have a money problem. Skillful traders don't have a money problem. Become skillful. And in order to become skillful, you must be passionate. You must be disciplined. You must be principled. You must do what you say you're going to do. So that when I say become skilled, it incorporates all of those things I listed. You want to stop having a money problem? Become skilled at something. Stop chasing money and start chasing becoming skilled. See, money doesn't like to be chased, traders. That's the problem. That's your problem. Money hates being chased. Money is the chaser. Its nature is to run after you if you're skilled. The moment money detects that you are chasing it, it says, man, let me get away from this loser right now. Ew, get out of here. Ew. This dude is chasing me. Money doesn't want to be chased. Money is the chaser. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or, do you understand what I'm saying, traders? This is what I'm saying. Like, nobody understands what I'm saying. You guys don't understand what I'm saying. You don't understand what I'm saying. Nah. This is it. That's the way it is. So many people have this, in my opinion, have this thing wrong. They're out there chasing money, looking for money, trying to find money. And money's like, let me hide from this person. Money chases you. You're the one who has to hide from it. No! Listen, how many times am I going to tell you? I don't want the responsibility of trading your money. Go learn it yourself. No! People every single day are going to be like, can you do it for me? Here's my account. I give you the log on. Can you help me? Can you make money for me? Can you do it for me for free? They don't want to put in the work to become it themselves. They want you to do it. You will be chased for the rest of your life if you become skilled with this. You will never have a money problem. Do you understand? So invest in your skill. Invest in raising your level of sophistication. Invest in becoming more knowledgeable. Invest in becoming more educated. And money will chase you for the rest of your life. And that, I promise you. I read something a long time ago. Maybe I was 16 years old. I can't remember this, but it was 14. I remember now. I was 14 years old, and it motivated me to work on my vocabulary as a 14-year-old. Why? Because I read something that said that if you increase your vocabulary by one word, that would have a $2,000 effect on your wealth. Now check that out. I mean, this thing hit me like a ton of bricks when I was 14 years old. Wait a minute, if I just add one word, you can't cheat it. It has to become a regular part of your vocabulary. You can't just okay, I memorized this word. Hey, I'm $2,000 richer. No, you've got to put it in practice. It has to become a regular part of your vocabulary. Put one word, one new one, and your wealth increased by $2,000. So every word, where I got this from, it made me realize that every word was worth $2,000. And it didn't make sense to me absolutely at 14 years old, but today I can tell you that my ability to communicate to people all over the world has meant zillions of dollars in untold opportunities. Communication at the end of the day is really all we have. It's one of life's special gifts and talents, to be able to communicate who you are, what you do, what you stand for. Everything's not about money. Most things aren't about money. Money is the byproduct of many of these things. A great communicator will never have a money problem. A skillful trader, a skillful anything will never have a money problem. You can be skillful, but do you have the ability to communicate that skill and who you are and how you utilize that skill? So, guys, it's all about internal change first. Becoming a better you, becoming a more disciplined you, becoming just in the area of trading, becoming a better trader before you have money. And then the money comes. And that is my personal experience in this space. Do you understand? Yes, David, the room is open during New York market hours. You understand? And this is what we do. But everyone wants a microwave recipe. And that's the problem. I want it now. I want it easy. Why can't I take a course, Oliver, and become successful Monday morning? And then I say, well, tell me something else in life you can do that with. You can't even get a frickin', what is it? What is the degree called? What's the 2-year? You can't even get a frickin' community college degree like that. 2 years. What can you do in a weekend in life? What mastery, what does mastery come, and what does mastery come quickly? Show me. And I guarantee you, you can't get paid for it. Anything that you can do easily, you can't get paid for it. Anything that's not hard, you can't get paid for it. Anything that you can accomplish a level of proficiency like that, you can't get paid for it. I guarantee you, the payment is there because most people can't do it. The payment is present because you are head and shoulders above the majority. The payment is there for you Because most people won't last. Most people won't put the sacrifice in. Most people won't do it. Most people won't be disciplined. Most people's passion will die out. Most people will run out of money before they reach the finish line. Most people will run out of interest before they get there. The payment is there because you are the minority. Show me something that everyone can do and there's no payment for it. Oh, Oliver, I can walk to the refrigerator and grab some water. Yeah, but can you get paid for that? Because everybody can do that. I mean, I know that there are some exceptions where people have sicknesses or born with certain maladies. I get that. We're not talking about the exceptions. We're talking about the fact that the vast majority of people on this planet can walk to the kitchen. Or walk, period. Can I get paid for walking? No. You get paid for what most people can't do. And so you've got to move into this with the right mindset, knowing that it's a process. You're going to spend time. You're going to have to fight your way above the masses. And when your head is higher than most, the payment comes, not before that. And let me tell you something. That's not just trading. That's in every single thing on the planet. Restaurants. People say, Oliver, 92% failure rate in the trading industry? I say, yeah. What's wrong with that? Don't you want to be regarded as special? Or do you want to say, oh, yeah, you want to say, yeah, I'm a trader. Oh, yeah, 92% of the people in the world are traders. Man, come on, get out of here. That's nothing special about that. No, I want to say, I'm a trader and be like, really? Seriously? But how? How did you do that? Can you show me? I want to spend time with you. Can I cook you something? Can I clean your clothes? Can I spit shine your shoes? I just want to be near you. Can I watch you trade? I want it to be that, not just you're a trader. Nah, 90%, 92% of the people in the world are traders. What's the big deal about that? All of my neighbors are traders. No, you want it to be difficult. You want to be special. You want it to have a small success rate. That's why we adulate and worship the athletes of the world. It's like 0.0001% of the world can be an elite athlete. Right? Oh no, everyone's a professional athlete. They wouldn't have the contracts. Your pay comes from the rarity. 92% failure rate, Oliver, it's so scary. Well, try restaurants. Try restaurant. You want a failure rate? Dude, in New York City, the failure rate is like 99.2%. Grand opening, grand closing. You got to be at the top of your game in my city, New York City. I mean, I'm in Medellin right now, but this is my city too. I love Medellin. Medellin, te amo. But, you know what I'm saying? Guys, let's just be realistic about these things, man. So, look, there's 244 now because this is my message. Sorry. I have 20,000 people in here with my communication skills. I think I have 22,000 people in here if I told you lies. But this has been my message. Guys, the first chapter of my book, my first book, which has set all kinds of records in the trading industry, right? My first book, the first chapter is You're Gonna Lose. My publisher was like, Oliver, please, will you just move the first chapter to the last one? Give people some hope in the beginning. I'm like, no, I'm not. Listen, the deal is off if I can't put this chapter first. Go look at the first chapter of my book in English. In Spanish, they changed it, and I was very upset about that. But in English, you go look at the first chapter of my first book, Tools and Tactics of the Master Day Trader, and I will tell you this. You're going to read the first chapter. Do you really? Wait a minute. You just opened this book. Do you understand the cost you are about to pay to do this? Because if you don't, close the book. Close the frickin' book right now. Get your money back. And that's my message. Ashley, Neil, how many people earn a funded account? I've been trading now for 2 years, seeing myself get better, just don't have proper capital. Listen, I'll just say it again. 8%. 8% make it in this world. 2% make it in the restaurant world. Less than 1% make it as a professional athlete. Business as just a general category has a greater than 90% failure rate. This is a business. It's no different from anything else. All right? 90% of the people that leave with a college degree in any subject are mediocre in life. So you're going to have to live with that. You can't, listen, stop looking at other people. No one's going to press your buy and sell buttons for you. Everyone has access to the same stocks. Microsoft, right? Look at this, guys. Look at this. Microsoft, I'm going to show you this. Sometimes I get frustrated with this a little bit. Microsoft, and I'm pointing to right here. Microsoft trades the same way for every single trader on the planet. Listen to me. It's the most democratic thing in the world. It doesn't trade differently for you because you're white or black or tall or short or fat or skinny or beautiful or ugly or poor or rich. It's the same stock for everyone. Yet everyone will get a different result. I can put 20 traders on Microsoft, give them each $50,000 a piece, and say go at the same time, and then stop at the same time, and I will have 20 different results. Stop worrying about what someone else is doing in their own individual world. Will you do it? Can you do it? Do you have the passion? Will you press the buttons at the right time? Will you read Microsoft correctly? It doesn't matter how many other people have. The majority won't. Get that in your head. Will you? When someone told me this has a 90+% failure rate, I was like, really? Where do I sign up? You mean if I get this right, I'll be in the top 10% in the world? Where do I sign up? But other people out there is like, they want 90% of the people to be able to make it. But that means you won't get paid then. Do you understand what I'm saying? You won't get paid if more people did it. There's no payment for what everyone can do. Tell me you understand this. Oh my God, this is a great question. Cocos20. Would it not be better to hire some professional traders to trade for you instead of educational newbies? Yes and no. First of all, let me just tell you this. 15% it depends on the year. Between 15 and 20% of my traders are institutional traders. So what I mean by that is that they are teams. There's groups of 50, 80, 20, 30, 10 professional traders. I have hedge funds that are part of the network. I have money managers that are part of the trading network. So there's anywhere between 15 and 20% of every single individual or every single account is actually a true institutional account. All right. Collectively, we are responsible for anywhere between 2 and 4% of the New York Stock Exchange's volume on certain days, and that is largely due to the group of truly professional institutional traders that are part of my network, part of my team. So there's always those, and because my cost structure is one of the lowest in the United States, my traders pay 6 cents every 100 shares. And some traders actually pay less than that, the institutional ones and the professional ones. So yes, there's always that, and you'll always get bigger bang. But there's another side of that too. They get the vast majority of the profits, and there's a higher share rate for me on people who are not at that specific level of the game. But let me just say this. I want you to understand the method behind the madness. All right? I got tired of my world being 100% institutional in nature. My first professional trading training career started off with institutions. I was paid $25,000 a head by Wall Street firms that would send me 10 traders at a time. I was booked for years. $25,000 a piece to trade live with me for a week per trader. And when the internet began to bring loads of individuals into this world, which we never expected would happen back in the 80s, early 90s. It was only the late 90s into the early 2000s where this whole thing exploded from an individual point of view. I decided to make the switch away from institutional to regular individuals. To me, this is the future. To me, you're the future. The institution is the dinosaur. The privilege, the world where only the privileged do this, that's the old world. There's coming a day, I've been preaching this for 25 years, there's coming a day where trading regularly every day is going to be just as normal as going to the corner store and buying some milk and some bread for your household. Not everyone's going to do it well, but it's going to become more and more normal. When I spoke this first thing in 1992 for a conference, people thought I was crazy. And now here it is. And it's happening more and more every single day. I am where the future is. You are the future. Individuals are the future. Not the people that I have to give $5 million to or $15 million to. It's the people that I can give $50,000 to. It's the lives I can change in Latin America where your average monthly pay is $200 across all of Latin America. The average monthly pay in Venezuela right now is $4 to $6 a month. Do you understand this? $4 to $6 a month. Do you know how easy it is for me to train someone to make more than $4 to $6 a month? Do you know how many lives I can change that way? This is way beyond, oh, why don't you get some professional traders and make money that way? I did that shit for years, man. This is about changing lives across the world. Do you know if I go into Asia with my programs, how many lives I can change? Where their average income is $15, $20 a month. In Colombia here, the average income, the base income is $250, $300 a month. Do you know how easy it is to make more than $300 in a month with a $50,000 trading account? Why not this be the question? Why not this be the question? All right? Why not the question be, Oliver, how can you make money and change lives at the same time? Now, there's a question. Yeah? Am I right? I'm going to leave you with this. If you help enough people in this world get what they want, you will never have a problem getting every single thing in life that you want. That is a philosophy that I live by to this very day, year after year, month after month, day by day. I try to put my head on the pillow and make sure I've given something. I've helped someone. And that's the philosophy. Why not get a bunch of rich traders and make them richer? I did that. Now it's time to change lives. All right? See you tomorrow, guys. There you go. Let's do this thing. Let's do it again. Let's start tomorrow, guys. I hope you're there. Uh-oh. Let me pull up the There you go. Love you guys to death. See you tomorrow morning. Ciao for now. Boom! I love this.
Track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try and catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Oh no, please don't make that call. We don't want no cars, they ain't ready for the cause. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try to catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Ooh, boy, driving by the shore, looking for some more, and my Rari going roar. You to work, I heard about your resume, skirt. Open up the sesame, work, yeah. Oh no, no, don't pressure me, yeah, ooh, yeah. Roll out with the referee, curb, yeah, I'm turning left now. Burn, yeah, the rubber's on my chest now. First, no, you're not the first one. They done told me I'm the worst one, yeah. Always the pedal to the floor, yeah, I'm more than center. And I don't know what's in my trunk, I'm always front and center. Drive that Rari down the coast, yeah. Rockin' my new road, yeah. Always on the road and I don't need no sweater. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try and catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Oh no, please don't make that call. We don't want no cars, they ain't ready for the cause. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try to catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Ooh, driving by the shore, looking for some more. In my Rari going roar. Race, I cannot do this solo. Pace, yeah, I'm speeding in my polo. Wait, no, I don't have time for slow-mo. I've been doing this all my life just for the Lolo. I'm in the shower, I've been sober for an hour. When you see me pour up, I need something to devour. Yeah, I'll play it louder. Yeah, I do a crosser. Yeah, I'm doing better. All my haters give me power. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try and catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Oh no, please don't make that call. We don't want no cars, they ain't ready for the